I was an engineer. I'm an electrical engineer. I worked at GE Healthcare for 30 years. We spend half the year in Johnson City, and then we spend the summers up in Wisconsin. I have a son that lives in St. Paul, Minnesota, and a daughter and a son-in-law in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was Thanksgiving of 2003, and I felt a pain, I wouldn't even say a pain, it was a discomfort in my stomach. It felt like a gas bubble or a gas cramp. My daughter's a nurse, and after about 2 weeks, I said, I still have that pain in my abdomen. And she said, maybe you should get that checked out. And it turned out my lipase level was off the charts high. And that normally indicates something's going on with your pancreas. So they did a CT scan. The results were that there was a hypodense area in my pancreas. So then he said, we should get an MRI scan. After I had the scan, he got the results back and he wanted me to come in the office, and I thought that wasn't a good sign. So we went and we met with him, and he said, probably, he didn't know for sure, but he said it's probably cancer. My wife and I, when this all happened, we were hiking and we were praying and we were trying to figure out what to do. I have a friend from Bible study in Milwaukee, and he was an ER doctor at Freighter. So we gave him a call when we were on that hike, and I remember him saying, you need to come to Milwaukee, you need to come to Freighter and see Dr. Evans and Dr. George. They're the best there is. We headed back to Milwaukee, and 2 or 3 days later they had the biopsy scheduled already. The PET scan showed that the cancer had spread to my liver and my lymph nodes, so it was stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Surgery was no longer an option. So then I met more with Dr. George, and he started me on a regimen of chemo. After 2 months of the chemo, they did a scan, and the scan showed that the tumor had actually shrank significantly. After the full 4 months, Dr. George, I remember him telling me he didn't think there was any cancer there at all. He said it looks like there's something there. He said he thought it was all just scar tissue. And I remember Dr. Evans, he said, you're in uncharted territory. I think we can look at doing radiation and surgery again. I had surgery in September of 2024. I am so appreciative and thankful for what they've given me. Just a year ago, I didn't think I'd be around much longer. And one of the real blessings was my daughter had a grandson in February, and I was able to be there when he was born. It's been such a blessing to get to know him. And so I can just say thank you for letting me experience that. I know he has plans for me, and one of those plans is telling my story. The Sina Megwitz Foundation has probably changed my journey through Dr. Evans, finding out that I was treatable but not curable, and then later finding out that through research and through Dr. Evans and through my chemo and Dr. George that I was curable, and now I'm on surveillance. They gave me my life back, and I wanted to express my gratitude to them and encourage others and do whatever I could to help them. A typical day for me, I like to be out on the lake. This is my happy place. We have a little lake cottage here in Heartland. If there's any wind at all, Lee and I will go out and we'll try to sail. We also like to hike. We plan on doing a Portuguese Camino later this fall, so we're preparing to get some hiking in. As we like to take little walks with walk a mile or two with our dog around the neighborhood and stay active. We have chores to do, yard work to do, but the summer is about being by the lake.